I bet you've never seen this before. Thomas Alva Edison, that's right, the same Edison as the light bulb guy, the foil to Nikola Tesla. And believe it or not, besides electricity, he dabbled in many other things, including Portland Cement. He had a Portland Cement Company, and they built concrete houses, huge concrete houses that they had these huge forms they would pour in. I'll show you a picture in a minute. But this is a porcelain sign that I acquired. I believe it came in a truck that my uncle bought 35, 40 years ago out in New Jersey. It was like a 51 Chevy, I think. And I believe the sign was in the truck. And anyways, it ended up at his house, and then my cousin had it, and I ended up trading my cousin some stuff, and I ended up with it. And I recognized that, wait a minute, Thomas Alva Edison, this sign is probably got some value to it. And I looked on the internet, I can't find anything, any other pictures of one, I can't find anything else. This could be the only one. I don't know if it was at the factory, on like the Edison Portland Cement Company factory. I don't know if it was a sign they took the job sites they set up. What I can tell you is the Portland Cement Company that Thomas Edison owned, they started in 1899, and they made cement. You could buy cement in burlap sacks. And they also did slip form houses, and they also did the concrete for the original 1922 build of the Yankee Stadium, which has since been torn down. But this company was around probably up to about 1930. I think Edison died in 29, and right after that, with the Depression and everything, this company went out of business. So this sign has got to be 1930 or older. Usually there's a date on these enamel signs somewhere in them, and there's a lot of damage around the edges of this, so I can't find an actual date on it. I'm going to say that this could be one of the original signs off the factory, or maybe it's got some curvature to it, so maybe it wasn't flat on the wall, but it could be warped as well. I'm not sure. Maybe it was on the side of a truck. Maybe it was like a display sign they would take to the job site. Maybe it was on Yankee Stadium when they built it. I have no idea. I've never seen one before. American Pickers ain't got this one. I've got it. It's right here. But this is the real deal. It's probably, I'm going to guess, the only one in existence. Don't know. Super cool though. It's in remarkably good shape. Couple little damaged spots, but for an enamel sign that's 100 years old, it's in very good condition. Something neat here that you see today here on my channel at the Cook Speed Shop. I try to do neat old stuff videos on Saturdays, just show neat things that you might not see every day. This is obviously going to be one of them. I don't think anybody else has got a real Edison Portland Cement Company sign. Let me bring up a couple pictures. I'll just show you Edison with the concrete houses and how they did that. Here's Edison probably in the mid-20s. He's got a model of one of his concrete houses here. This is one of the houses they're building it here. You see this part here, that's their huge slip forms. They had these forms that I don't know if they're wood or fiberglass or whatever they were, but they would bolt them together and they would pour the concrete on the inside of the form. So you can imagine the construction process was pretty complicated. You would have your job site assemble this huge form, kind of like a mold almost, and then pour the concrete into it. I know there are still several concrete houses in New Jersey, near New Village, New Jersey, that were built by this company over 100 years ago, 1899 to 1930-ish, and they're still standing today. Unfortunately, the Yankee Stadium that was built in 1922 was just recently torn down. Luckily, the sign survives, and it's a testament to a pretty much forgotten company. Something you wouldn't think that Thomas Edison would have had, but he was into everything, and Portland cement and concrete was one of them. So there we go. A little history lesson for you today on neat old stuff. I put out these videos on Saturdays, but on Wednesdays and Sundays I do car videos on my Quick Speed Shop channel here. Restorations, will it starts, full builds, stuff like that. So if you're interested in neat old stuff or car builds, appreciate if you subscribe, leave a comment, and leave a like. And we'll see you next time with some neat old stuff like this Edison Portland Cement Company sign.